Hey guys, so today I want to share with you something that's been on my mind recently. Last year I read this book called Bittersweet, Thoughts on Change, Grace, and Learning the Hard Way. And it was such a good book, and some things that have happened recently has made me think about this book again. And there's this one chapter in the book in particular that really stood out to me, and it was called Say Something. So in the chapter Say Something, the author talks about some stuff that she has dealt with, like a miscarriage and a job loss, and how she was really hurt by people who didn't say anything to her. She basically talks about how it is better to say something than to not say something at all. And I think that we so often don't say something because we don't know what to say. We feel like we don't have the right words and our words won't help at all, so we don't even bother trying. And also, we're so busy with our own lives, we forget about it and we just kind of let it go and stuff. So I just think it's super important that we start talking about the hard stuff, you know, the stuff that makes you uncomfortable and the stuff that's messy and difficult. But it's super important because I know that I myself have had things happen last year where I got hurt by friends because they didn't say anything to me. But then there were some friends that were so sweet to me, and I really appreciate them being there for me and just encouraging me and stuff. And I think that it's super hard because I know that I have been that person that hasn't said anything because I just don't know like what to say, because I just feel like I don't have the right words, so like my words won't help at all, so what's the point, you know? But last year I really learned that it is super true that you really need to say something, even if it's something like, I know the author talked about how like, even if it's something like, hey, I heard what happened and I don't know what to say, even something like that is better than not saying anything. And also you can say something like, hey, I'm here for you if you need someone to talk or listen to, and I'm praying for you, stuff like that. Also, you could send flowers or cook a meal for them or send a card or something like that. But I just think it's super important that we start talking more about the hard stuff in life. I feel like we so easily just talk about the easy things in life and we skip over the hard stuff, which we all have things that we're dealing with. So if a friend or someone you know is dealing with some family troubles or divorce or job loss or an illness or death of a loved one or something like that, just say something to them. And I would love to know your thoughts on this topic. Maybe you've been on the side where you didn't say something to a friend that was dealing with some type of struggle or hard thing, or maybe you're on the side where a friend didn't say something to you, or maybe you've been both like me. So I would love to know what you guys think about this topic, because I think it's something that is super important and definitely applies to a lot of our lives, because we're all dealing with hard things, and when someone doesn't ask us how we're doing, or just simple things like that, how are you doing, can I do anything to help you, stuff like that, it really does make a difference. So I think it's really important that we just say something, tackle the hard things in life, and just be there for people when it's messy, when it's uncomfortable and hard. So I'd love to know your thoughts on this topic, so comment down below.